going on YouTube? Tyler here with False Neutral Media, and we got a special guest with a man that basically needs no introduction, but we got Crabb. He is at Loretta LYNN'S right now. How is it going besides the heat?
Besides the heat, yeah, that's the main thing around here. But it's going pretty good. This is a second day of racing, so it's all finished up, and yeah, man, I'm ready to get this week over with. Honestly, it already feels like a long week.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I bet just because that heat drains you, you're out there filming when racing practice, then when racing starts, all the way to the after events, which was freestyle. How was that?
Freestyle was cool. It seemed shorter than usual, or maybe I just showed up a little later than usual. But yeah, freestyle is always cool to see, but uh, besides the damn security guards, they don't let you get on the. You can't really get around like on the track or anything. They make you stay on the grass. Um, I don't know, kind of some bullshit rules, whatever. But other than that, though, it was cool. It's been fun so far.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep up and with throughout my day. It's easier when you're there, like filming, to watch everything because you're there. But I haven't been able to watch too much of the racing on Racer TV. But just being there in person, how is the racing, the track, and everybody that we basically know doing?
The track seems like it's been to me. It feels like it's been rougher than usual. Um, maybe I'm wrong, but to me the track seems like, for instance, the sand section, both sand sections seem like they've been deeper than usual. And but yeah, and dude, the racing has been really good so far. Like for Enzo, he's won the first three motos so far. Um, fucking, doing it for the SingCal crowd. I'm trying to think who else has been doing really good. But no, it's been cool. Like I said, other than the heat, that's been the main thing. Everyone, it takes a toll on everyone, and I feel for the racers, dude, because I mean, I feel it out there just filming, so I can only imagine what it's like doing 20 plus one, or whatever they do out there, 20 plus two. Um, but yeah, man, it's been cool so far though.
Nice. Yeah, I was watching Dane and Nolan have been absolutely killing it too. And Dane had he was basically leading the whole time, and we both know that he went down in that last corner, so we definitely feel for him. But were you able to watch that race? Are you filming Dane, or how many riders do you have that you're filming?
Yeah, so this week I'm filming for Monster, and we're doing a video on three kids. So it's Dane Papas, Enzo Timmerman, and Carson Wood.
Dang, okay.
And yeah, so Dane, that moto, he was he got a, I don't know, a third place start, and I mean, second lap he was in the lead, led the whole thing, and then yeah, last corner he freaking, I don't know what happened, maybe hit neutral or something, but hey, false neutral media, he did it for you. Um, but yeah, he kind of threw that win away, and I'm sure he's pissed. But dude, he rode good though. I'll tell you what. And the moto, he got like I mean, well, he picked gate, or he picked chip 42
Oh my
or chip
god.
40, whatever. He picked a shitty ass chip. So he was on the very outside gate. So he was gate 42, and he ended up six with one or two tip overs. So I don't know. I think he's doing good so far for the circumstances that he's been dealt. And to be honest, dude, Dane, we all know too. He's only been riding for what, 5 years now,
Yeah, yeah,
4 or 5 years. Like he's just learned a clutch like what 2020.
yeah.
So uh, so I don't know. I'm stoked for him. I think he's doing all right. I don't think he. I'm not too bummed on. Maybe he's bummed on his week so far, but I think he's doing just good.
Yeah. From what I've seen, he's absolutely shredding, and I know I believe Super Mini their third moto is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, Thursday today. So
Yep.
and then Enzo
Yeah. Today.
Timmerman, yeah, Enzo Timmerman, dude, everybody in the comments was just like, who is that out there? Am I watching Carson Munford or is that Jake Weimer out there? Like, who is that? Like Enzo, and then see him hit the finish line, come up, hold the three up was so sick. So sick. Like I'm so pumped for him.
Yeah. Enzo's been on it this whole week, and I mean, I'm just thinking back to last year. I don't think he was nearly this good, and he was in the pro class. And he's won the first three so far. He's gotten good starts. He's got to the lead pretty quick. Um, and he even the last moto, or not the last moto, but the moto before, he was in the lead, crashed, hit his chin, and got up, still in the lead, won it. Um, yeah, man, he's right, and he's been doing good in the combines too, or not? They're not combines anymore. They're SMX next, whatever they're called. But he's been riding good this year, and I think he's been doing the nationals too. And he got what did he get? 13th at Washougal.
Yeah, dude, he was flying at Washougal.
Yeah, so I mean that to show you he's something's clicked this year. I don't know for him. Um, and at the nationals, he's been on an amateur bike. He's not on a. It may look like he's on a pro circuit bike, but he's on he's on his own bike. So yeah, man. I'm stoked for Enzo, and I'm sure his whole family's stoked. I'm stoked for him because he's always been really fast, but he's always had some weird luck or tip overs or something go on. So
Yeah.
so far it's going good for him though. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm glad that you mentioned that because I was wondering what happened. I did see a picture and there was like his chin was cut up and he was bleeding. So now I was gonna ask you about that too. So I'm glad it wasn't anything serious or like higher up in the goggles or the eyes. But yeah, to come back and win after that, like what a stud, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's going places, and like you said, he's on his own bike, not even factory. I'm sure he has some parts on there to keep up with the class and stuff. But I'm excited for his future, especially going into 2026. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has a good bike, and I'm just saying for the pro races, like here here his bike is good enough. I mean, his bike is good enough to win, but I'm just saying that like at the national level, he's not like he's not on Mitch Payton's bike. He's on pretty much the bike he's riding this week. Um, so that just goes to show you he's he's doing it. He's doing good. So
Yeah. And how is I know Carson what he's been you know from what I've seen like a little ups and downs, but how has he kind of been doing since you're also filming him as well?
well, the first moto, it was from the get go. It looked really sick. He got the whole shot. He got a good start. I mean, he was fucking bike links ahead of everyone,
Yeah.
and he came around the first lap and he I don't know what happened, but he swapped out and hit the finish line tower or
Oh
whatever.
man.
So his bike was all twisted up, and he had to go into the mechanics area. and that pretty much ruined his whole moto. I think he still came back to, I don't know, maybe top 15 or something, but that first moto was kind of dust, and then the moto today, Cool Boy 2, he got a bad start, and I think he got sixth or so. So on paper, if you look on paper, it doesn't look like he's doing that good, but his speed's there. He just had some, I don't know. He's just kind of had some bad luck, I guess, or if you want to call it bad luck. But but in practice, he was fastest in both classes. So take that for what you will.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think he should be winning. Obviously, he's on star for a reason. So I hope he has better luck tomorrow. Yeah, that kid is pretty sick too. He's a good kid,
Yeah.
and his parents are cool. So yeah, I hope he turns it around for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. Like I did see a crash. I thought that happened during like practice, but now that you're there, so it's getting all that info is awesome because yeah, I did someone did clip that him actually full on hitting it. Um so
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
glad
that.
he's okay, and no, like you said, great kid, great family. I met them personally at Hangtown for the Pro National for the SMX Next group on Amateur Day, and they great people. The one rider I definitely want to talk about is Nate Freehill. It's awesome to see him this year back with injuries that he's been dealing with on the bike these past couple of years. So how has it been, seeing him there, hearing his name over the mic over these past 2 days?
Yeah, it's sick. I haven't got to see it in person. I think I've missed both 450B motos, and I don't know what other class he's in, but I saw that he got second today, which I'm stoked for him, dude, because I've only known the kid for a couple of years, um and I know that he missed pretty much all last year. I don't know why he did, but yeah, I'm stoked. He's a super cool kid, and every time I've talked to him, he's always really nice to me. So yeah, I'm super stoked that he. So today he whole shot and got second at 450B, and yeah, bro, he's putting NorCal on the map, dude.
Yeah, I'm super pumped. A lot of speaking of NorCal, even a lot of the SoCal kids, they have been on top of the box, absolutely crushing it out there, which is awesome to always see. Whether it's from the 50 class all the way to the pro class, so I've been super pumped trying to watch as much as I can. Of course, like racing's like over 13, 14 hours, so I can't like obviously watch all of it, and I'm trying to post as much clips as you guys are putting out to keep everybody in tune and keep up to date that aren't able to watch. But it's, dude, I wish I was there. Like it's, even though the weather sucks a little bit, it's got to be awesome. It's not raining, which is always a plus, so no mutter. And yeah, I'd probably just jinx it right there for you. um even a lot of the pros that are even there right now, the old dogs. I was talking to Andrew Short at Washougal, and I saw him there. We were walking out to the track, and I was like, dude, I miss watching you race, dude. So many memories as a kid watching you. Like, I just want to say, like, thank you for like just being out there on the track and letting us watch you. Like, you're just an awesome rider, awesome dude. And he was like, hell yeah, man, but it's not over. I got my kid racing, and I'm gonna be at Loretta Lynn's. And I was like, oh shit, well, I'm gonna have to tune in definitely and watch you win. And he's out there, him and his kid are destroying.
Yeah, dude. Andrew Short. I don't know. I think he won 30B today, and then in the pro sport class with all the young kids, I think he got 10th.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure he got 10th though. So no, that's sick. That's yeah. I've watched him race. Growing up as a kid too. So yeah, that was it's super cool to see. not to say he's an older guy, but he kind of is an older guy. So
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool to see someone like him race the open pro sport class and race the younger kids. And yeah, dude, he's still ripped, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't count him out. So not for a title, I'm saying, but just I mean, he still got speed though. He still
Yeah.
got speed.
And what other pros are out there? I didn't, unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch most of the pro stuff. I caught Enzo Timmermans kind of at the end of the day, and Shane, Max Shane, who he's been honestly doing amazing. I know he's had a couple tip overs, but just a battle today, I know he's taken second in both of his motos, if I'm not mistaken. But the battle with him today, and I totally forgot the other rider that he was
White
racing
Duff.
against. Yes, dude, that was awesome watching. I was at the edge of my chair, especially when they were coming in the sand sections. It was awesome.
So yeah, that Moto 2, I was on the start. I for some reason I thought, okay, Max is gonna whole shot this thing, so I was focused on him on the start. Like I was zoomed all the way on him. I put all my chips on the table on Max Chain for the whole shot, and he absolutely fumbled it. He was probably, I don't know, 38, 40 on the start. So I'm like, okay, that there goes that motor for him. Well, he came back.
Yeah,
He was in he was in probably, I don't know, third, second with like 2 laps to go. And then or maybe more than that, but he got the lead though, and he set the fastest lap of the week so far in that moto.
wow.
So yeah, so yeah, dude, shout out to him, bro. He's ripping. I wish though that he was in the 250B mod class and Schoolboy 2 class, because I think that's more where he belongs. Is not the not to say that the stock class is less competition, but it kind of is in a sense.
Hmm.
Um, and I think he can beat. I think he does have a shot at beating, like Carson Wood, Owen Covell, those other kids. I think should be he should be there with those guys. So, but to all the other guys' credits, I mean, yeah, what I don't know what he ended up in the other motos, but yeah, he won today, and he freaking, dude, he stomped it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Seeing it, just so much grit with these riders, and like you said earlier, like the with the heat, the track, the different time zone, which a lot of riders went, a couple weeks earlier, even a month early to kind of get used to that. A lot of them went to like the game for training, and in Tennessee or Oklahoma, Tennessee,
Yep. Yep.
with some training, so at least it's not too bad. But no, just the grit these guys have, even going down early in motos and coming back and getting top three, has just been awesome to watch. Like and you've watched, I've kind of gotten late into the filming, and you've been here for a while, so you've literally seen a lot of these riders too before I've met them grow up, when they're on like 65s to now like 250s, 450s. How has that kind of been, just seeing their progression, like as a filmer, as a friend, with them?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like Max, for instance, the first time I saw him was, oh, sorry. The first time I saw him was, I want to say, Mammoth 2021, and he was on a 85. He had like the he had like the numbers that you buy at like a trailer. He had like the stick on numbers, and I never seen this kid before, and he blew me away how fast he was. And now to see where he's at now, like it's crazy. And even like Dane, like I remember filming Dane in I don't know, maybe same year, like 2021 or 22, and he was on a 65. And yeah, he wasn't anything crazy. Like I mean, he was a decent kid, but I mean, yeah, he wasn't like nothing to like write home about or put in Racer X or and now he's like he's one of the kids that are coming up that are like maybe going to get a star ride or a PC ride. So I mean, yeah, there's a besides those two, there's a lot of kids that I film now that it's like, man, it's crazy to see where they've come from and how far they've progressed. Like, um, yeah, it's wild, man.
Yeah, that it's been I probably talk to the parents all that you probably do the same thing. Just oh my gosh, the progress that I see every year, every month, every week is just awesome. I know the parents, love hearing it too, and it helps, motivate them more. Like, cool, we're heading in the right direction. And same with the riders, because a lot of these riders, it's all mind game, and you're very hard on yourself as a writer. I'm sure when you rode, you were the same way. I was too. So
Yeah,
just the grit and determination and just a focus that these riders have to have, because this is the biggest race in amateur motocross. So this is where everyone's looking at you, teams are looking at you, MX Sports is looking at you. You got Davey Coombs out there, literally everyone out there. So this is like as big as it gets for the amateur scene. Um, and yeah, I couldn't be more stoked for a lot of whether you're from NorCal, SoCal, and all over the world, you're here. Your name is, everyone is basically equal, and they're the top riders in the world. Like it is really sick to see all day of racing, and it's a totally different environment and event over, like, pro nationals or even your local race. With kind of getting into like the event, uh how long have you been there, getting ready for Loretta's, just in general?
like just this year.
Yeah, just this year. Like, did you get there like Tuesday, like earlier this week or last week?
So I showed up Sunday. I showed up the day before practice, which I usually years past I've shown up about Saturday and got a day to settle in and all that. But the first few years though that I came with my buddy Dylan Cunha. So we were at south of the border for the 2 weeks leading up to this race, and we would show up, I don't know, maybe Thursday or Friday. So we were on the road, like we would leave pretty much the week after Mammoth,
Yeah.
um, and go there and then uh, go to SOB or wherever, and then come here on a Friday. And so yeah, it's been a little different since then, but that was my experience. The first couple of years that I've been here, it was like a 2 or 3 week ordeal. It seemed like I was away from home for a long time. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, especially because you also not only just film for riders or Monster Army or Monster Energy yourself, but you also do the prospects. Are you guys still doing that? Because I know you guys have taken like a little break. Like, I definitely wanted to talk to you about that. Like, where's that kind of heading? I
Yeah.
know you guys got new merch, and stuff like that. So
Yeah, we've been kind of slow on the prospects, to be honest. We were doing it for a while, and it got to a point where, and I've never really talked about this in public or whatever, but it got to a point where it was just a lot of work, and it was a little bit too much work for, I mean, really really no return. I mean, yeah, like it was cool getting views and stuff on our Instagram, which uh people thought we were buying views and followers and all this shit, but that was all natural. That was just how it was. And it got to a point where it was just a little bit too much work for me, for no money or anything. And So we started kind of seeking out sponsors or something, to kind of help us out doing that. But that kind of, we didn't really get anything. So we still have it on the back burner though. We still want to do it, but for the moment right now, we're kind of just laying low. Like I said, it's for me, it's a lot of editing for just the Instagram um and it's a lot of cutting up too for the actual podcast part because there's a lot of stuff that we say that I don't want in there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so other than that, we're still here and I've had people ask me about it too this week, asking if the podcast is still going or not, but I mean, I would love to get some support for it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about all that.
Yeah, because I thought it was, I still think it's six, so that's why I wanted to ask because I mean, you guys were blowing up. It was like really good because no one was really doing it that much, with, especially with the amateur scene. So it was really cool
Yeah,
to keep up on that. And I definitely get what you mean by that. It sucks having to start somewhere, especially if you have been in the game for a long time. You know, you've been in the game for a long time, so people know you. You've put out badass movies on YouTube. People definitely know you for your creativity, the kind of, person you are, your personality, and stuff. So I like, it kind of shocks me that a lot of people think when when you actually get something that takes off, people think like you're buying followers, you're buying bot, like all this stuff, and it's just like, dude, like you don't know how much work it goes into. Like I'm the same way. Sometimes I'll lag on editing because I got to do false neutral media. It is a
yeah,
lot of work that people don't see, and when it does take off, it happens randomly, and you got to keep it going and more. So it's very time consuming, super stressful, and when you get to a point where it's like, dude, we need sponsors, it's hard to get in that because there's so many podcasts, especially in the moto industry. So even this, I'm trying to just have fun with it, see where it goes, and um, you know, just show my love for the sport. But I definitely hear you. Like, and we're already, if you're a filmer, you definitely know too. You're a filmer on a budget as well. And I know
yeah.
prices are definitely different this year. How much was it to be there for the whole week? Like get a wristband, your media pass, all that stuff.
So I don't know how much it was. I mean, for the wristband, I think Monster pretty much they provide all that,
Oh,
and
cool.
all that, but the like we still have to rent a camper and all that, and we have to we still have to pay for our I mean, which this is all expense too. I mean, this isn't like we're paying for. I mean, we do pay for it out of pocket, but we get it expense, so whatever. But the camper, the flights, the food, all of that is we have to pay for it out of pocket first,
Yeah.
but then after that, yeah, we get it paid back. Um but yeah, man, I honestly I don't know how much, like, if you were to just pay for all that, and like I say, if I was a racer,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much that would be. And that's what's crazy too about this race too, is it's dude, it's a lot of money just to get through the gate, just to pay for everyone in the car, pay for your camping spot, your entry fee. Um and I'm not knocking against MX Sports for the price of everything. I'm just saying, like, it's even crazy just to be here in the first place. It's a lot of money, and it's a lot of commitment to even be here.
Yeah.
Even if you're a filmer, even if you get all that paid back, you have to be in it. You have to love this shit to really do it.
Yeah. We run around all day, barely get any breaks. I know, like, if we see someone that we know, they'll offer us water, and that's like our break right there. We chug a water, got to get
Yeah.
back to it. Oh, at the end of the day, we could finally eat. And I mean, you've probably been filming since what, early this morning
Uh,
to 9 almost at night.
yeah. So actually, this morning I had a moto at, I don't know, what was it, 8 o'clock, and I set my alarm and everything for 6:30, and I woke up at 7:45. So I had to I had to get dressed pretty quick and get all my shit on and make it down there. But yeah, dude, it's a long day, bro. Especially down here, it is. Yeah, man. I think I filmed, I don't know, 8 to 10 motos uh total today.
Wow.
Um, yeah, it's dude. I mean, you've never been here, so you kind of, it's a, dude, it's a lot, man. It's
Yeah.
just the heat alone. I mean, I mean, you filmed other races too, so I guess you kind of know the deal of how crazy it can get, but I still think too. I don't want to discredit too how gnarly it is for the racers too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just there trying to capture their memories, but the the I guess what I'm saying is that the racers are the real troopers of this whole deal, because it's gnarly heat, and I'm complaining out there, but those guys are in full gear riding 20 minutes plus 2 laps or whatever it is,
Yeah.
so um, but hey, I'm stoked to even be able to have the opportunity to come here and and film this, because this is, I mean, I wanted to come here and race as a kid. That was my that was my dream. I never got to do that because I was too much of a goon. So to
That
come
makes
here as
that
a
makes
filmer,
two of us.
yeah. Yeah, so to come here as a filmer and be able to experience it all. And this is my, I don't know, seventh year, I think. I've been coming here
Wow.
since 2019. So yeah, man, it's pretty damn cool to be able to experience all this without having to qualify for it, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, we definitely have like one of the coolest jobs in the world, I think. And it, we're just talking, getting to know you too. I know that we met last year at Mammoth, and I felt like such an idiot because I was like, oh yeah, like, uh, what's your name or like your Instagram? And you looked at me like, bro, you are definitely new. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm
No, no,
Crabb. And I was like, holy shit. Crabb is like right next to me at Mammoth, like, because I've seen your work, and
no.
it's fucking awesome. And no, it's just really cool. And ever since then, we just like hit it off. I consider you an awesome friend, and definitely look at your content and a lot of OGs even before us. Um, and it's so motivating. So it's just like, dude, I hope you stay with it as long as I stay with it too. Like, I just love seeing the content. And here's like another big question for you. We know that you did a video, I believe it was last year when you put it out on YouTube. Are you going to be making another one for this year
Yeah.
of 2025?
Yeah, I definitely want to I definitely want to put something out again. I probably will do it this year. I kind of not ditched it, but I didn't want to do another one last year because I feel like I didn't have enough footage to do another one. I mean, I probably could if I wanted to, like maybe scrounge up some other footage from years past like I did on the first one, but I definitely want to do I definitely want to do another one. It's not like I mean, I'm not making money on that shit too. That's pretty much all just like a passion project for me. I grew up more on like the Crusty Demons and Great Outdoors and stuff, but well, I guess you can consider what's it called? The beginning.
Dude,
That was a huge inspiration to that video, to that first one. But yeah, I definitely do. I do want to do another one, and I want to make it better though than the first one. So I don't know. We'll see. I definitely have some ideas too. That I want to do outside of races. Like I have a couple ideas I want to do that are just like out in the hills or out somewhere that I still need to do. So, but yeah, to answer your question, yes, I will be doing another one, but I don't know if it will be this year or next year. So,
And on kind of on the, because you said that the beginning was kind of like your inspiration. What kind of got you? I know we haven't talked about it too much, but just for people that like don't know you and like do know you, but do know you as a filmer, what was kind of like your inspiration to become a filmer in motocross? And what did it take for you kind of to get here?
it was kind of a couple different things. One thing was I was at a point where I was working this job and I got laid off and I didn't really have anything else that I wanted to do and I didn't really feel like there was anything else that I was really good at. Like I don't really have um any real life skills, you know. I'm not good at like stuff that doesn't really matter in my head. Um so my mom had a camera and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna try to learn that thing and just to see where that goes. And that was just for fun. First wanted to film and I couldn't figure it out the first day that I tried it. I went to the track, could not figure it out, so I just started taking photos. And from there, I shot photos for like about a year, and I feel like I was getting better at it. And then I eventually was able to uh, buy my own video camera, and same thing. I think I felt like I was getting better at it. I ended up getting another job, but it was a dead end job. I wasn't going to go any higher or anything. So um, I felt like I was getting better at the video and stuff. And then eventually I was like, you know what, fuck it. Uh, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to sell my bike, save that money and live on that for as long as I can. And pretty much do, uh, what I'm doing now, which is go to all these races and, you know, make money however I can. So that was my whole deal. And then it kind of just ended up working out in a way, which I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm 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 going to all these races and I'm pretty much making all these videos, which I'm proud of. So that's kind of how that transpired from having a regular job to doing what I'm doing now. Was kind of just saying fuck it and just quitting my job, which I don't recommend to anyone. But that was that was my whole deal with that.
Yeah, that that's kind of funny because I literally did the same thing. I was working 9 to 5, not going anywhere. You know, kind of how I operate. I'm very like to myself, and you know, I'm a little bit on the spectrum, so I'm like different, and I like to be outside the box, and you know, like the same thing. I just like I quit my job, did the same thing, went straight into, you know what, I race dirt bikes. And before even filming moto, I was doing like landscape photography. So living in Santa Cruz, we had the beach. I was getting killer sunset shots. And then I was just like, dude, what can I do more that I love instead of just waiting for sunset shots all day? And I went out to Club Moto and I was like, dude, I haven't been to a dirt bike track in 12 year, like maybe yeah, 11 or 12 years. And the first rider I started filming was Dane Pappas and Mason Pappas. And
Oh,
Mason
really?
was on a 120 YZ 125, and Dane was kind of on his last week on 65s. So they were kind of the first people, and Talon Echolm, who's out there as well. And and ever since then I was just like, this is it, this is what I want to do. I want to cover this. I love this. And it brought back many memories from when I race and rode dirt bikes to, you know, the connection with me and my father, and stuff like that. So it was really cool. And just where it's at right now and being able to go and film the kids that are coming up in the sport to some pro nationals on the West Coast has just been, I never thought in a million years that would happen, and I do wish I did it sooner. I'm sure you wish you did it sooner, because you
Yeah.
know time is everything, and you know, but it's better to do it when the time's right. And it's been awesome meeting a lot of people, especially you, in this field of what we do. And I still think it's the coolest job in the world. Like, it's, even if we're still kind of paycheck to paycheck, like we're free, we get to film like the fastest riders in the sport, meet awesome people, and see where it takes us, you know, and travel. We get to travel to some pretty cool places, and we're not at a desk or working somewhere we hate. But it definitely is, it is a lot of work. So if it's definitely not for, not necessarily like the week, I would say, but it takes a lot of passion to do what we do. So I'm glad that you definitely were able to come on. I know that you had a long day, long 2 days, and you're about to be there tomorrow getting some content. And I can't wait for that. I did see, I believe on your story, that you were doing like an interview with Dane. So I'm excited to see that and what you guys come up with for Monster Army and those writers. I know it's getting late there right now, so I'll let you get back to it. And if you guys haven't checked out the video that we were talking about, I totally forgot to say the name, but the video that Kyle Crabb has made is Young Blood. It came out a year ago and it has over 63,000 views. So go check it out if you haven't. It's fucking badass. And if you were born in the 90s or rode in like the early 2000s, you will know every song from some old motos, and it just fits perfectly. It's edited awesome, the transitions, the riders, everything, dude. It brought back a lot of like the Malcolm McCassie, kind of like the mini warriors and stuff like that. So it was really cool to see. It gave me goosebumps, just because it was like, dude, it's so perfect. So I'm looking forward to the next one you make. Obviously, being at more tracks and events, chopping it up and talking. So I'll let you get back to it. Do you want to also throw in your plugs for your social medias so everybody can drop you a follow?
Yeah, my Instagram is kcrab223. It's crab with two B's. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you do want to go watch that video on YouTube, like Tyler said, it's called Young Blood. And yeah, man, go check it out. I'm hoping to make another one soon. Um, and yeah, man, thanks for having me on. This is the second podcast I've ever been on, so it was cool to have a talk with you. And I mean, I've known you since well, it's only been like a year or so now,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, I'm stoked to call you a friend and to be on your podcast.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's honestly like an honor and a privilege. I know I'm the same way. Like, I'm just a filmer, but like, dude, yeah, you're one of the OGs, and I've definitely wanted to have you on for a long time. And what better? I know it's like late there, but what better, time to have it while you're at Loretta's, like during this week. I know it's a little hectic, but I thought it'd be super cool.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, and hopefully next year you'll be here with me.
I know, I got it. I need to be out there next year. Enough is enough. 2 years in a row not being there. I know my channel is like kind of starting off, but I hope, if you guys are watching this, definitely, like we said, check out Kyle Crabb's content. He does amazing work. And if you're a sponsor out there, sponsor this guy. Help this guy out. He does awesome shit and you won't regret it. Super good dude. But if you guys like the podcast, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share. And we'll see you in the next one.
Follow False Neutral Media now.